Oh, first day of practice kind of thing. It's like the first day of school. Hard to figure out. It'll be okay.
How much time do you think it'll take for him to maybe get into your rotation?
I don't know, we'll see.
What are you looking for?
Rebounding, running, defense. That's where you can influence everything the fastest.
You mentioned the fastest. Does that make the sort of adjustment quicker than if you had to run plays for him or do what kind of things?
I assume if you would rebound, run, and defend, coach might find a spot for you.
How much of that, does he need to prove in practice in order for you to, be impressive?
Demo's got his time to play more because he started in practice. Even though he wasn't playing a lot in practice, they said they wanted to move him down to the D League and go back to the Vipers. I said, no, he's practicing so well. I got to find a way to get him in the game. And it was hard. We were trying to figure out how to get him in and stuff, but he just practiced hard enough, worked hard enough. I was bound and determined that I was going to try to find a way to get him, some minutes, and it finally, it's finally happening for him. So, yeah, practice is important.
But you've got a big-time homestand coming up in March, and 7 of the next 8 are against teams below 500. Do you look at those stretches and say...
But I think we got Milwaukee on Wednesday, don't we?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, we want to win that one.
Patrick Beverly, from an offensive rebound standpoint, has been really good. Is that something that you encourage in him, or he's got to be careful because of
offensive rebounding is like speeding on the highway. It's really good when you don't get caught. You offensive rebound, I'd say your court balance probably got a few issues, and he's got to get out of the corner and get back. But like I say, when it works, it's good. When you get your speeding ticket, that's not so good. So he's got to be very careful as to when he does it.
Is he good enough at that to adjust and have other guys go back and let him, or no, really be more careful?
Not yet. But, he has a knack for the ball. He's a ball hawk. The thing that he can do that's unique a little bit, he can kind of get in there, test the waters, and then sprint back and still get into play because he's so fast. That's not something that honestly I would really encourage too much, just because of court balance and the fact that he's going to be down there sometimes on drives and drives and kicks, and the other 2 guys should be back. He can probably hang around a little bit, but for him to be, especially from the top end, if he's at the top of the key when the shot's gone and he goes to the offensive glass, that usually spells bad stuff.
What do you get a sense of the chemistry of this team with the new components?
After an hour and a half practice,
Sure.
Unbelievable. It's like, the first time you go on a date with your wife, you wanted to marry her? I have no idea. We just got together. Chemistry is not developed in 5 minutes. Chemistry is a long, long process of guys playing together, understanding each other's games, understanding the system, getting a comfort level. That's a long time coming.
With Francisco so much more of a veteran, do you envision a role for him more quickly?
Well, yeah, I think so. Again, it's just we'll get him out there a little bit and see how comfortable he is in how he fits. Every system's a little bit different. Ours is a little different system. There's a lot of freedom, movement, a lot of responsibility when you have the ball to make the right decisions and stuff. And everybody who has the ball is live. You can drive it. You can use pick and roll. You can pass and cut. You can do a lot of different stuff. So I think that should fit his game well. But again, until the proof is in seeing it, and we're not there yet.
How much have you seen the players help you out, like maybe help coach the guys, maybe get them acclimated?
Once our guys know what we're doing, we're going to be able to help other people like you wouldn't believe. It should be exciting.